Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Crew Motorfest Season 9 RC Frenzy update. This will be available May 6th. Thank you to Ubisoft for the early access key. If you like what you see, the link is in the description. Now let's get into it. So now that we have like 5 miles, 4.5 miles, maybe we'll drive this one all the way through. We'll see how kind of chaos we'll get into. Very zippy. So we'll go like first person here, kind of give you different perspective. It's definitely a low angle. If you didn't see the first video, this is a complete departure from what you're normally accustomed to and playing probably any racing game, to be honest, unless you're playing like a go-kart simulator game, because you're properly low to the ground here. And this camera angle, which is kind of like your more pulled back one, is a little bit isometric just because of the size of the vehicle. So I do appreciate that one. It's kind of cool. Feels like a little bit like RC Pro-Am, and it kind of gives you a better perspective of like the size difference between a normal car and this RC car. It's not your tiny KB Toys, Toys R Us RC car, more like a hobby shop, maybe like perhaps one of those gas powered ones. I want to say it's what, like 1/3, maybe half, depending on the vehicle. Close to that at least. So it's not tiny, but it's also not very big, but it is zippy. Unassumingly fast.
That terrain this time with a special static
Can we go to
camera.
fences? We can.
Be sure to keep your eyes on your micro machine.
Oh, and if the last video wasn't a quick departure of your normal races in this game, it almost kind of felt like Hot Wheels Unleashed to Micro Machines type of things. This is definitely putting out RC Pro-Am vibes, and I don't hate it. You just have to kind of get accustomed to the perspective change, where like you're always going to be steering towards the direction you're going. So right here, I'm turning to the left. I mean, pretty much just a left turn every time, so. But it is a bit jarring initially. All right, guys. I'm stuck in between all of you. The only one that was separated was green. And he's honestly not going much faster. I don't know why they're going really slow. I mean, they have all the time in the world, to be honest. It's not like we're super great at this. Oh, we drifted right into him. Pretty cool, though. I can really see people doing creative playlists if you're able to do different style tracks where you have like this isometric perspective, a la like Nintendo or Super Nintendo games. That is really fun. And I wish the AI were a little more competitive, but I guess you can change that in your difficulty sliders.
New terrain, new car, the Coyote.
New terrain, new car, and new stop, and new event. Looks like we might be buggy off-road. I am almost kind of preferring this perspective now. Kind of adjust it a little bit. Like, you don't have very far visual, but I do like the top-down perspective.
According to my research, one of the best things with RC cars is to get them in the dirt. No, for real. Just look at any RC TV commercial ever.
I love my Diablos, torchlights, and whatnot, so this is almost my preferred video game perspective. Maybe not super optimal in a racing game, just because I can't really see that far ahead. And all this terrain, these branches that are probably like normal sizes, twigs, but they come across as like a tree limb, just because they're so tiny. And they're very dusty, so you don't even see them. They like disappear. This is really cool. Very narrow, but very cool so far. It's like a bike trail. Oh, like a shortcut. Yeah, you just have to be very drifty here, have some sort of control, because you could properly drift yourself right off this mountain. And again, these are probably like average sized twigs. No, they're probably a little bigger. I'd say they're aggressively large. Probably the size of one of like the tree branches from Breath of the Wild. But they look like a full tree when you're in an RC car. So we're not even halfway yet. Very interesting race. I do like these races where it's not so much lap based, but it's overall time and just percentage. I just don't like causing pain to cones. It's a very weird concept. I like it, but still weird. We found that out in the last video. You can cause pain to cones. It's not just the red ones, it's the yellow ones too, and I think there's blue ones as well. I feel like the more I talk, the more I get a little squirrely. Back end gets a little too loose. So 56%, will probably be 70 here. Oh, blind jump. Getting a little risky. We don't have to take as many chances because we probably have a really good lead. That was kind of risky. Risky for the biscuit. Yeah, I think the contrast of like the lush foliage everywhere, left to right, and like the dirt pathing. And then if you get a chance, you could glance around and see just a wonderful backdrop that this is really putting out. This is an incredible race that unfortunately I can't really enjoy the scenery. Because otherwise I will be part of the scenery. This is what, 75, 72, 73. Yeah, you can't really speed. Like, this is more control based as opposed to top speed. Now this is top speed. Holy crap. Okay, that was an impressive almost finale to that. Oh, so that's where they get you. Let's reset. You get so accustomed to doing everything else, you forget you have to jump. And again, you have to maintain a certain speed because you are amphibious. But you will sink otherwise if you don't maintain a certain speed. You still have to maintain a certain speed despite being amphibious. Otherwise, the game will just reset you like it did for me. We did it on purpose, though. Where's the end? This is the end.
Coyote, 4 wheels of blazing power.
That was really fun.
Separately. I mean, great race.
Yeah, that was actually a very creative and impressive race. Very much enjoyed that. Unlike the very end where you started getting jumps out of nowhere. That was kind of shocking. That whole new wrinkle of jumping at the very end kind of threw me off. That's where we lost it. Otherwise, we had a decent race. All right, we are approaching our final destination. I think this is race 6.
From where you stand, you'll have the whole track in sight.
Oh yeah, Comet Cycle. Is this another RC Pro-Am? Oh, and it is. They answered my prayers. It is definitely a varied track. Looks like a hot dog or a sombrero. Love all the cones as the audience. Oh, and they're actually putting up a challenge here. We're 4th. And more laps. Interesting. So 10 laps instead of 8. Well, they were giving us a challenge. We're gonna give it back to him though, because we're like fishtailing everywhere. This whole left side is very hard to get your bearings, just because of the perspective. You lose a lot of sight with the finish line gate in the way. And we're bumping in everybody else. They're like trolling for some reason. I don't know why. Like they're charging their battery or something. We are fishtailing everywhere right now. Somehow we're still maintaining first, but to be honest, I don't know who's second. That's the thing. You're just kind of just speeding around because I don't know who's going to potentially lap me, because these guys get kind of zippy. They get like weird momentum, and I don't know who's number 2. I feel like a lot of them are on the lead lap. Final lap here. That's probably our best turn yet. At the very end. Oh, and then we hit the wall.
Good job
Oh,
handling that
I don't know who was
from a
second.
distance.
I feel like that was probably a lot closer than I thought. All right, guys. Thank you to Ubisoft for the early access key. And this was more the Crew Motorfest Season 9 RC Frenzy update. If you like what you saw, the link is in the description. And as always, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.